Frida Kahlo, queer, disabled woman of color, Mexican nationalist, and ardent anti-capitalist. I'm making a video through a disability justice framework to explore her life in all its wholeness, rather than just zeroing in on one of these identities. And this is a short preview of my journey coming to Mexico to learn more about her and visit her home in Coyoacan. So I'm doing this in honor of amazing disability justice advocates and disabled people of color everywhere, including the amazing folks from the National Alliance of Melanin Disabled Advocates. So if you're watching this during their Our Presence is Our Power Summit, hi! Glad to be part of this amazing cohort of disabled BIPOC leaders. Frida Kahlo is very much kind of a symbol of the disability justice movement. Someone who had polio as a child, was in an accident that injured her spine at 18 years old, and much of her paintings throughout her life explored disability, including her very famous painting, The Broken Column, where she paints a column that is her spine, representing her spine after one of her last spinal surgeries. She had 30 surgeries in her life, and she wore corsets that she made and customized herself to support her very weak spinal structure. Like I mentioned, there's over 50 portraits of herself. We know her through a lot of her portrayals of disability. And she actually wanted to be a medical illustrator, so was very interested in the human body, medicine, and disability. I think as disabled people, we often talk about how disability is part of who we are. It's inseparable. But it also doesn't define everything we do. We can create art that references disability, but is about more than just disability. It's important that we remember her legacy, and it's important that we point out that disability justice is not some new phenomenon, that artists have been working at the intersections of identities for decades. And Frida Kahlo is an example of that and an inspiration to me.